Dr. Ranger, best known as Rami Ranger, is an inspiring personality in that he is not only a very successful businessman but also a dedicated community activist. And this has been well recognized. For example, his business has received many high value awards, and he is a member of the British Empire for his services to British business and the Asian community. I interviewed him at his office in Greenford in London, and I started asking what motivated him to become so seriously involved in the community work.
Uh, it's very simple. I am a follower of Mahatma Gandhi, and he said, be the change you want to see. As an immigrant, we had to make a place in a society, in a country where we have now made our homes. And if we do nothing, we achieve nothing. And we have to change the perception of people, local people, that we are a very hardworking, positive, productive community. And you instead of just talking, you have to show some action also. So therefore, I wanted to have a place for our community where we can be recognized as a positive force and then do things which people can see and appreciate. And that was the whole reason that I said, we will become more politically and publicly spirited.
You are heavily involved in community activities as well as political activities. What is the impact of one on the other?
Very good question. First thing first, we are no longer immigrant in this country. We've been here 30, 40, 50 years, and more than half of our population is born here. And to consider ourselves as immigrant is total fallacy. So therefore, political awareness or to become politically active is a necessity, not a choice. Because you must shape your own destiny. You must make decisions which will affect you. I mean, if you have no representation in the parliament or the local government, then you will get what you're thrown at. So therefore, that was very important for us to tell our people that we have to take part in the decision-making process and then make the democracy stronger and the country richer with our participation. And because in democracy everybody has a share. Similarly, in every democratic political party, we should have a share. And the social activity is very important, that we must preserve our culture also to make Britain culturally richer.
You have been involved in so many things. What would be your key achievements?
The biggest achievement for me was to break the mold of Conservative Party. In party was not inclusive when we came on the scene about 20 years ago. There was not a single member of parliament of Asian community in the Conservative Party. So we felt it is so wrong in a democracy to have a major political party which did not share opportunity with growing number of ethnic population. Hard work and struggle to change the perception of the Conservative Party that we are no longer a struggling community. We are successful, we are well settled. If taken seriously, we can not only give you money, but we can also give you vote. I think party has got the message. And the other achievement I feel was that I was able to bring the people of Pakistani origin and Indian origin together to celebrate the 60th Independence Day of their countries jointly in peace and perfect harmony. The people of goodwill are on both sides. There are people who want peace in Pakistan, people in India want peace.
Due to unfavorable financial condition, you could not complete your education and decided to take up job. Now, looking back, how do you feel about this?
Sometimes I always say one must never regret, yes, because you are destined to achieve something. If not in one sphere of life, you can take another. If you're good, you will do good. So in other words, I came to study law, but I couldn't complete because of financial constraint. So I took up odd jobs. But as if you're sincere and you're committed to your cause, you will always achieve success. And I am now very happy that whatever decision I made, they brought me tremendous success and honor and satisfaction. So I think one should not regret, but make the most of situation, whatever comes in front of you.
And did this experience help you to appreciate the plight of other people under similar circumstances?
In my life, I lost my father before I was born, so there was no rich family, no elite education, no old school by network, but I left with 5 principles. And these 5 principles are self-respect, work ethics, commitment, vision, and empathy for others.
You started your business many years ago with just £2 capital. Today, your business turnover is over £150 million or more. What has been this journey like?
It has been very satisfying. Again, they say efforts are in the hand of man, rewards are in the hand of God. You make your effort, because I had no money, no capital, so I opted for service industry. Started my business of freight forwarding. What I used to do, go to places like Tottenham Court Road, Edgware Road, there were electronic shops. I would collect their television videos and take them to people in Africa, Middle East who had come to buy. And then people were asking for food product from the UK. They were buying biscuit, McVitie's biscuit, Heinz baked bean, Kellogg's. At the moment, only very few people can afford these branded market, top end of the product. It's so expensive. So I went back to those companies who were marketing their product. I said, look, you're marketing your product in Britain. You're spending money in Britain, and my customers have no benefit of your television advertising or sales force or marketing. Can you make these products under my label? And the result is our turnover is now approaching £200 million, and we are only 18 years old. And in the process, we have set a British business record by winning an unprecedented 5 consecutive Queen's Award for enterprise in international trade. We have connected Britain through trade with 115 countries and sustained thousands of British jobs through our export activity. So in all, it has worked out very well.
Are there any things which you wanted to do, but you have not been able to do?
There are so many things one would like to do, but they say things are desirable but not practical. But I'm glad my children, my daughter is now doing something. Women empowerment is very close to my heart because I'm a single parent child. I saw my mother struggle, having lost her husband. I would like to see women, I think they're not equal to men, they're better than men, because what they can do, they can look after family, they can go to work, they can bear children. Our Prophet Guru Nanak said, why do you consider someone inferior who give birth to prophet and kings? So this job is very close to my heart. When I see women not being given equality, I feel sorry for the men that they are turning assets into liability for themselves.
You have touched upon quite few things, both in terms of your own personal experience and the Asian community as a whole. What do you think Asian communities are doing well and not well?
Okay, first of all, we have achieved a great deal against all odds. I give full compliment to the Asian community because our family values, where we are so committed to helping each other, has helped our next generation get better education, get ahead of the competition. So that is number one. Where I see that we have failed, that we are not that politically and publicly spirited. I would like to see more Asian in sports. I like to see more Asian in fire brigade, in police services, in army, in members of parliament, in local government. I would like to see Asian not only just doing business, but they should also do other things so that we are in every aspect of British life. So that way we will be respected as a community, because we are a doctor, we are a teacher, but we also have to have in the army, we have to be in the police and fire services, all these other services which are very important to make the world go.